Hi everybody. So if you made it here to this channel, there's some things that resonate with you. It could be 11:11 because I'm here 11:11 Pacific time most days. I'm going through a few classes. There's big energies coming in for December, and I'm just tuning up my body for the energies coming in and then bringing them forth to you guys as well. Around this time last year, I was in Egypt. And I was there for, I think it was 2.5 weeks, meeting a group, but then having time on my own too, to see what that would be like. Got to be in Cairo, got to go into the Great Pyramid once, was on our own, as a group at night, which was fantastic. That was on the 1212 portal. And, yeah, I got to see what it would be like to travel on my own there, and I was correct. It was difficult without a mode of transportation. I assure you, it's difficult. My Uber app would not work on my phone. Hello, happy Portal Day to you as well. Hello, my chatting people. So, yeah, and then we took this flight to Aswan, and I didn't even know I was going to be on a flight. We did that, and then we took a Nile cruise for 3 days. It was amazing. I got to go on a fluke boat as well and like have authentic food cooked right there for us. I was told that you can actually spend a night on a fluke boat, like 1 or 2 nights or how many nights you want, and then they give you the food while you're there. Met this amazing guy that after the fluke boat thing took me and 3 other people on a little tour on something called Elephant Island. So yeah, a lot of Egypt coming through. What we have today with the 1212 portal is Golden Atlantis coming in. Golden Atlantis. So just feel into those words as I say the age of Golden Atlantis. That's where we're going. That's where we are. That's what's happening right now, the energies. So you'll have to excuse me a little bit. I have changed from a water fast to a dry fast. And so I don't know what's going to come out of me today. This is all new for me. I think I'm only going to do the dry fast for I think they advise 18 hours within 20 hours or 22 hours, something like that. So somewhere around later today. So dry fast is no food, no water. Well then, love, what are you doing drinking out of your cup? Well, my mouth is super dry. And so I'm sipping water and I'm spitting it back out, and you're watching me do it. That's how comfortable I am with you guys. I'm not ashamed at all. Not embarrassed. It's something I used to do when I would try other fasts. There were times that, I'd be fasting and someone would be eating a potato chip, and I'd be like, just bring it closer, just a little closer. Let me just smell that potato chip. Because just smelling it, oh, it did so much for me. And then there were times where I did something kind of gross, and I'm going to tell you what it is, because again, I'm not embarrassed. I might take the potato chip, eat the potato chip, but really not swallow it, but eat it. Feel the texture, feel the salt, get the whole taste, and then totally go and spit it out in the trash. These are ways that I have gotten through the introduction to fasting. Just FYI. So I told you guys we might be talking about fasting today and different types of fasting. Is that what we're talking about today? Let me feel into that. We have rainbow light codes on right now in the background. So let's feel into those and just breathe. We've got the 8-pointed star of Ishtar on the screen. 444 hertz. It's come up a lot in the last couple of weeks. Came up today, 444, foundations. Let's breathe. Take in a deep breath in through the belly and release. Deep breath in. Hold. And release. Where do you feel these frequencies in your body? Continue to breathe. Breathing in, holding for 4 seconds, and then letting all the air out. Tuning into our heart. That's what I want to bring in for you guys. So, yesterday I was talking about how the right side is the masculine, and putting your right hand on your heart to balance the masculine, divine masculine, and then putting your other hand on your womb. Today, I'm going to ask you to put your left hand on your heart, the feminine, the heart, and I'm going to ask you to put your right hand on your solar plexus, just above your belly button. Because there's something new I learned today that I'd like to share with you. Today, the alignment is with Venus and Mars. Venus and Mars are conjunct. And I'm not an astrology person. I enjoy it, but I don't fully know it yet. And I have friends that speak astrology to me, and I'm like, great, keep talking so I can understand how all the planetary alignments work, because I love that. And the first time I ever knew really anything about planetary alignments is seeing the movie Lara Croft. So we're tapping into the feminine planet of Venus, which apparently resides in the heart, and the planetary energy of Mars, which is in the solar plexus, the power, the engine that moves. Mars has at one time got distorted. You know, we know I believe Mars is related to war. So that's its dissonant state, that's unbalanced state. And we're just gonna breathe in, because there was another video, 1 or 2 videos ago, where we came and did a journey, and within that journey we were to see galaxies within ourselves, planets within ourselves. We are universes within universes. So in the practice of astrology, apparently there is a connection between the planets and our chakra areas. So let's breathe. Feel the Mars energy within your solar plexus. Feel the heart, the Venus energies, the feminine within your heart. And what there is today is there's a divine union happening today. So both of these planets are conjunct, and they're conjunct in a place that is out of view. Aligned with the sun, the solar codes are coming in. The frequency that we have playing right now is in alignment with 3i Atlas, which also has a connection to our sun and to our earth as well. And as it travels throughout the sky, I believe the 19th of December is when it is closest to the earth. I believe that's true. You'll have to do some of your own research. I'm going to take a sip of water. Okay. So breathe into your solar center and into your heart center. And just feel. Maybe hum along to the music. That's something you're tuning right now. Breathe. So these two planets, Mars and Venus, they go through a cycle. The one that I remember the most is Venus. Venus goes through a 9-month cycle where it shows up in as a morning star and then goes into an evening star. 9 months. The time we are told it is needed for life to completely form within the womb. And where are these planets now, might you ask? They are out of sight, on the other side of the sun, in divine union with the sun, actually in the womb of creation. That's where they are right now on this 12-12 alignment. Breathe in. And just feel the connection to those planets, both within your body and out there in the cosmos. Divine union of the masculine and the feminine. Divine union of the same energies within your body. It is such an amazing kind of love. Today in my class, Mother Mary came in along with Magdalene and Anna, Jesus' grandmother, and they all brought different energies in. But the one that it was centered on, because I believe in Mexico, today is also the day of, I don't know the right way to say it, La Guadalupe maybe? Which was an envisioning of Mariana, Mother Mary, there in Mexico. Like her spirit, her energy was seen, and it's celebrated. And when she brought in her energy, we've talked about unconditional love before. And when we've spoken of it, there were a few people here in the community that were like, oh yeah, I'm totally unconditional. And I said, are you really? Are you really? They're like, yeah. And I was like, well, I have found I have conditions. I once told someone that I have a condition that I be treated kindly. But what Mariana brought through was such unconditional love. In that transmission, she said, I love you. I am in love with you. I have loved you through all that you have done, all that you have been, all the transgressions, all the ways you tried to hide, all the ways you tried to cover up something that you had done because you felt guilt or shame. Still, I love you. What does that feel like in your body? Every time you left clothes on the floor, I love you. Every time I was not heard by you, I love you. Every time you abandoned me, I love you. Every time you hurt me or spoke ill of me, I love you. I love you. Every time you did something that I wanted to do the opposite, I love you. Feel what that means to you. Feel that in your heart, to be loved unconditionally. It seems like an impossible thing in this world. We all do have preferences and conditions, and that's what kind of keeps us out of that unconditional love. I'm not saying it can't be achieved, but yeah, every time you stole from me, I love you. Every time you lied to me, I love you still. Seems odd, doesn't it, to have somebody say those things? Breathe into that. I don't know if I said abandoned, but anytime that you abandoned me, anytime that you didn't give me attention that I thought I should have, anytime you didn't provide for me, I love you still. I love you, and I'm in love with you. That's what came through in my class today. And wow. Just the idea, right? Wow. Hello, Jay. You're on vacation. Have a happy vacation. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. So I just wanted to share that bit with you. Perhaps I'll tell you a little bit about fasting, my experience with fasting. My first experience with fasting was a cabbage soup type concoction, which was nice because you could eat it like a soup or you could blend it and drink it. I don't know how many days I did that for, but there's a cabbage soup recipe out there for a cleanse. I moved on after that to like a juice cleanse, just juices. That didn't seem to work for me as well. It like made me have more weight on me. Works great for Gwyneth Paltrow though. She looks amazing. The next type of cleanse that I've tried in my life is the water, maple syrup, and lemon scenario. And that I didn't know about transitioning into. Most of these fasts you want to transition. Like if you're eating a lot of heavy food, by the way, because I was a meat eater at that time, you want to transition to liquids like shakes and then transition into whatever fast you're doing, so that you don't go straight from solid food to like no food. At least that's what I found. So I didn't have a great transition. Because I didn't have that transition, I went straight into the lemon water and maple syrup for the amount of days. I don't know if it's 5 days. Around day 3, I started having trouble to breathe. It was very hard to breathe, and it freaked me out a little bit. So I started integrating food back in slowly again. It was later that I kind of had that feeling that, oh, yeah, need that transition from solid to liquid. For me anyway. I don't know if it's the same for everybody else. And after that type of cleanse, the very next time, which was a long time after, I met someone who was healing from Lyme's disease, and she was incorporating once a month, 5-day fast, and it was all water and honey, and possibly a little bit of wheatgrass in there for nutrients. Excuse me. So I did that and I loved it. By day 3, I had a whole bunch of energy, because honey is really, really good for you. When it's the raw honey, that's what you want to find, is raw. And yeah, I would just take a teaspoon. Every time I felt a little hunger, I would take a teaspoon, and I would just drink water with that. So I've been that's been on and off the last couple years, and I hadn't done a fast for quite some time. And then one day, just a couple days ago, and I always ask myself, am I fasting? Like when I go to these retreats, like was I gonna fast when I was in Egypt? And I'll tell you, there was a lot of great food in Egypt. It was all included in the price. And I didn't fast, but there was a time where I was like, because it was all buffet, there was a time where I was like, I'm not going to join you guys for dinner tonight, or I'm not going to join you guys for breakfast in the morning, because I didn't feel like I needed the food. I felt like I wanted to be lighter. Or if I did go, I put like really small portions on my plate. There was something energetically asking me to become lighter. And I don't know, that could be to accept the energies coming in. At that time, the person facilitating the retreat had said, you might want to have some protein, extra protein. So that could be in hummus, that could still be veggie, but I chose to have fish. I like to have fish. Basically, I only have fish when I go out, or if somebody cooks for me and they don't know what else to cook, I'll say, yeah, I like salmon or bass, or something like that. It's kind of like a treat for me to have fish. I don't know if that will continue on my path. I keep asking, okay, am I eating meat again? And I keep getting no to meat. So fast forward to now, I had breakfast when this started, and then I didn't eat all day long. And I noticed at dinner, and I was like, ooh, what happened there? And so the next morning, as I started to get things ready, I was going to make this like chia seed, hemp seed concoction, kind of like an oatmeal. And as I go reaching for it, I'm asking the question, and the question is, no, you're not eating. Like you're not having food. And I was like, all right. And then I questioned. I had heard about this water cleanse. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try the water cleanse. No honey with it, just water. I am putting little minerals, salt minerals, Celtic sea salt, into the water when I would drink it. Just a minute. My mouth is dry. And I was doing that for like 2 days, and then something that I ended up being led to was a dry fast. So that's me now, dry fasting since 3:30 yesterday. It's a lot easier to dry fast if you include the sleep cycle, I think. I feel like I might only, I'm pretty uncomfortable. I would tell you, my body feels very uncomfortable right now. And I woke up at like 1:30 a.m., which is a new record for me lately. It's been 3 o'clock lately, and so it's been 1 o'clock, and just breathing into it, listening to different tones during that time to just keep, it's a good time to bring in tones. It's a great time for frequency, for meditation, because you're still in that zone of partially asleep, partially awake. So there's a lot that comes in at that time, or that you can actually tune your body to at that time. So now I'm gonna dry fast, and I'm like drinking this water and I'm spitting it back into the cup because it makes it more comfortable. And I will tell you, if you haven't had water for over 18 hours, drinking, like just having the water swish around in your mouth is like, wow. It's like something we take for granted, you know, what we drink, what we eat, what we put in our body. I'm always telling a family member of mine, I'm like, you know what? I was like, why don't you try ratatouilleing your food? You know, Ratatouille, the movie, the mouse, is like, take little bits and smell and sense, and then like taste the texture, and then keep it in your mouth for a little while. Like, savor this. We were talking this about that movie Ally McBeal, that sitcom, that old one, where she cherishes her coffee. She doesn't just down her coffee. She like smells it. She savors the moment of just holding it in her hands. And then she like sniffs the coffee. And then she takes just like the tiniest taste of that coffee. And then she just, wow. Savoring that first like little taste on the tip of her tongue. And then she smells the coffee again. You see how we're working with our senses? So this isn't a way that we can bring the presence of that which we eat or drink. We can ratatouille it. We can also do this with our energetic senses. We can decide when we're outside, okay, I want to feel into this river over here. I want to feel into the water, and what does the energy feel like? And then if I bring the energy of water into my body, where do I feel it wants to go? Where do I feel it wants to play with my energy? Because playing with the energy this way, the consciousness, say, of water, is a way for you to connect to other consciousnesses, to know that it is safe to do so. Yeah, just saying that right now. I don't know if it's because I'm lightheaded and the state my body's in right now, but I can feel water right now. There's actually a lake outside. And then you can bring in a different energy. You can bring in the energy of the sun, fire. And what does that feel in your body? Where does fire want to go and play? Is it inside your body? Is it on the outside of your energetic field? Where is fire traveling to assist you today? Is it a dragon? Come to say hello, the solar dragon. And then there's the air that we breathe. We breathe in and breathe out, connecting with the angel of air. How does air play with us? Air is what we breathe and sustains our life. Air plays about on a breeze, comes by and gives us a nice little touch on the cheek, through our hair. I like to notice when I decide not to shave my legs and the hair actually gets as long as it does, and then I go on a bike ride and then it tickles. You guys get that all the time. Where the wind blows and you're wearing shorts and it tickles the hair on your legs. It's a wonderful sensation that I've been without because I generally shave my legs. And it's fun sometimes to experience the other. Air rustling in the leaves of the trees. Air going through the pine trees that gives this tone of this hollow tone, sometimes a moaning tone. What does air feel like in your body? As it swishes and turns, what does it feel like in the body? Where does it go? I used to live in the Windy City, and when everybody else was battening down the hatches and running inside and putting down their umbrellas that were outside, I was running out onto the front lawn with my sister, arms wide open, twirling in the wind, allowing it to push me this way and that way. Running into the wind and getting pushed back by the wind, and then leaning into the wind and seeing if the wind could hold me up and how long it could hold me up and support me. Twirling. And the earth. When you feel the energy of Gaia, the Mother, Earth, and you bring that energy into your body, where is it? Does it go to a certain area? Is it on the outside of your field? Do you feel her from behind embracing you, holding you, nurturing you, providing for you? The Mother is here for all of us. The Mother of many names. Gaia, Sophia. The cosmic mothers are here, the star mothers, the Mother of creation. When we think of the Creator, we often think of a male, the Creator, God, the universe. What if the Creator has a counterpart, Shocker, the Divine Feminine, sometimes known as the Creatrix? What does that earth energy feel like to you? Breathe. Do you feel connected to the trees, to the elementals, to the life, the animals? What does it feel like to be an eagle, to fly freely? What does it feel like to be a deer jumping in the forest? Or a rabbit? These are ways that we can connect on a daily basis when we are outside. When you make eye contact with an animal, speak to it from your heart. Use your inner voice. Ask how their day is. Ask how they get to flick their tail like that. Make a connection, and if you don't want to speak, simply radiate your heart energy to them and visualize their heart energy radiating back to you. Because that is what is happening the moment you make eye contact. Is your energies are then intertwined, and there is a communication, a relationship, a divine union happening. Feel. In this month of December, we are being held by the Mother, nurtured in the womb of creation. We are growing, we are expanding, and by the end of December, we are made new, if you choose. A new birth, a new life, a new year. And what are we bringing forth? The old must be left behind. Energies that no longer serve us, habits that no longer serve us, that do not allow us to be in our highest aspect, are going to fall to the wayside. And this might disappoint you. You might look at something and be like, what just happened? Like, I thought that was all flowing into place. Well, if it's of the old energy, it cannot be sustained in the new. So when that occurs, simply acknowledge it and say, oh, okay, thank you for showing me. Thank you. And then tap into your heart and breathe and ask, what can I bring forth now? What can I bring forth that will assist my energetic field and that of humanity to be tuned in to the new frequency? Take a deep breath. Release. It's a pleasure to be with you here on this 1212 portal, bringing in these rainbow light and golden light energies of Atlantis. This is a day to get in touch with yourself, to either write down or speak to those relationships that are just not for you. Today's the day. How much courage can you have? How much bravery can you have to just say, thank you. I enjoyed the experience. And now it's time for me to go. And this can be anything in your life. This could be a job, this could be a romantic relationship, this could be family members, like I love you, but I'm setting these new boundaries. I'm deciding to bring something else into this new energy. I'm creating something else. So, thank you for joining me. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm gonna have another 3-day weekend. So I'll see you guys back on Monday at 11:11 Pacific time, always, no matter where I am on the earth plane, unless maybe I'm on the other side of the world. I don't know what time that is there. Oh, today is Friday? Oh my gosh, maybe I should have a 3-day weekend of Saturday, Sunday, Monday then. This is what happens when you fast. You're a little like, woo. Not always. When I fasted normally the other way, I fasted for 7 days on the honey water method, and I ended up on a hike of the Continental Divide. It was not planned, but like 7-mile hike, and I brought a shake with me just in case. Kept asking myself, and I didn't need it. Like I was totally fine just drinking water. But this is new. This is a new thing I'm trying, so. Feel a bit sleepy too, but I don't know if I can go to sleep. I actually have a 12-12 class that I'm participating in at 1 o'clock, so I should be on my way. As always, I love you. You are so loved. You are wanted. Your light is needed here. And join us on these days of 11:11 Pacific time. Hit that notification button, give it a thumbs up, hit the all. That way, whenever I'm live, you will know, and you can decide, okay, do I want to listen to this today, or do I not want to listen to it? You can always watch it on the replay. I'm even actually giving timestamps for when I actually start a meditation, just in case you don't want my jibber jabber. But I will tell you that my jibber jabber has different codes in the jibber jabber. Whatever happens with my hands, that is something you're receiving, and of course the vibration of my voice. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but I've been told time and time again that something is coming through for all of you. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me in this community. I love you. And as always, we are one. One breath, one voice, one heart. Have a fantastic day.